night was cold, but not the usual cold. It was a kind of cold that clung to your bones, like something watching from the dark. The sky above was silent. No stars, no moon, just heavy clouds hanging low, pressing the world from above. One tent stood in the middle of an abandoned clearing, once used for camps long ago, now forgotten. People in the nearby village never talked about it directly. They just said, "Don't camp alone, especially not there." But I was stubborn. I needed the solitude. This place was far from everyone. Perfect. I pitched the tent before dusk, started a small fire. The flame danced, casting flickering shadows on the tent wall. Everything was calm at first, too calm, but then at 1:13 a.m., something changed. The wind stopped, completely. No insects, no owls, just silence. Thick, unnatural silence. Then, from the tree line, came a sound, like a heavy foot snapping a dry branch. Crack. I froze, ears sharp. Crack, crunch, closer. I turned off the flashlight, held my breath. The steps stopped right outside my tent. Silence again. Then the tent moved. A small tug, a deliberate pull at the fabric. I remembered something I read on a strange forum. If your tent moves, stay silent. Turn off all lights. Don't move. I stayed perfectly still, hands trembling as I clicked the flashlight off, breathing shallow. Then came the sound, wet, dragging breaths. Someone was breathing just outside. Then the zipper. It started moving, slowly. I shut my eyes, held my breath, pretended to be asleep. The zipper opened just a few inches, then stopped. A sickening stench crept in. Rotting meat, rushed, damp earth. I could feel it. Something was standing there, peering in. Then a sound. A long, slow breath, right next to my face. Tears welled up, but I didn't move. If I did, it would take me. Minutes passed, or maybe hours. Then, slowly, the zipper closed. No footsteps, no retreating sound. But I knew it hadn't left. I kept pretending to sleep until dawn crept in. When I finally crawled out, the first thing I saw, tracks, large, uneven, not human. Then, on top of the tent, someone had arranged small stones into a word. Alone, and worse. On a nearby tree, something was nailed. I approached, shaking. It was a photo of me, sleeping. Last night, I should have left, but something in me felt disconnected, like I was walking underwater. I drifted back to my car, not remembering much, only that my hands were shaking. The engine turned on, dawn barely breaking. But the air, it wasn't morning air. It felt wrong. The rear view mirror was tilted. I adjusted it, and for a split second, I saw something. A tall, black shape, standing behind the car. No head. I spun around. Nothing, just trees. But the ground, there were new footprints, bigger than last night's. Clawed. I hit the gas. But less than a mile away, the road disappeared. The pavement ended abruptly, replaced with red dirt, slick and climbing upward into woods that weren't on the map. I looked behind me. The road I came from, gone. The GPS flickered, then displayed one word, prepare. Panic swelled in my chest. But I drove forward because I couldn't go back. 15 minutes into the woods, I saw it. A cabin, wooden, decrepit, rotting, but its single light was faintly glowing. I parked, waited, watching. Then a knock. 3 fast raps on the left window. I whipped around. No one. Then, on the rear windshield, thud, 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 violent, bone rattling. I jumped out and sprinted toward the cabin. The door creaked open when I touched it. Inside, pitch black, but not quiet. Whispers, low and overlapping, like dozens of voices speaking at once, in a language that sounded wrong. The floor creaked beneath every step. Walls covered in writing, carved over and over. Don't be alone. Don't be alone. Don't be alone. In the far corner, a rocking chair, moving, gently, but empty. Then, crying, coming from below. I found a trapdoor, slightly ajar. The sound came from the basement, but it wasn't a human cry. Too deep, too distorted, like something trying to imitate human sorrow. But failing, I turned away, and there in the hallway it stood, or hovered, a figure, tall, jet black, no head, from where its neck should have been, a wet, sucking sound, arms too long, fingers too many. It didn't move at first, but I felt it watching. Then it slid forward, not walking, gliding unnaturally, like a shadow pulled by invisible strings. I ran. I barely reached the car. The engine roared to life. It was already on the hood, crouched, twisted, impossible. No head, but leaning forward, its torso buckling, spasming. Then a voice. Don't be alone. My headlights flickered. The radio crackled. Every station was static, except one. A child's voice whispered, "If it touches you, you can't go back." Its hand, long black, finger with too many joints, pressed against my windshield. I screamed, swerved, hit something. Then nothing. I woke up in my bed, at home, but my arms had burns, long fingerprints, and on the floor, a tent zipper, lying there, moving, slowly, on its own, outside my window, footsteps, and a figure, no head, but somehow staring right at me.